Hello, my friends. Again, we are going to read this holiness book, A Knife in the Wound. And today, we are going to read the answer of the Holy Spirit about the question I asked the Lord 5 years ago to explain me the difference between religion and faith. This is the answer of the Holy Spirit. Religion that is pure and undefiled before God the Father is this: to visit orphans and widows in their affliction, and to keep oneself unstained from the world. Rather than being a dogma or a doctrine, which would in fact be rejected by the majority of assemblies, as Christians placed little importance on this, this verse comes straight from my heart as both father and mother. The image of God imposed by men in almost all religions, and even at the center of Christianity, does not come from me. Deuteronomy 7 verse 3, you shall not intermarry with them, giving your daughters to their sons, or taking their daughters for your sons. Why was this command given to the Jews? Sorry. In order that the name of the Lord, their God, would not be perverted, discredited, or scorned. I let you read, my friends. Today, my people all over the world view me as a cold God, too kind, indifferent, permissive, confused, complicated, calculating, or as treating women unfairly at the expense of men to whom I have given the power. There is no way that this type of false ideas about me will be permitted to last in my kingdom. From now on, I will fight all those who will dare portray such an image of me to my people. I love my creatures, especially my children, to whom I continuously shows acts of love. Sorry. The chaos provoked by men themselves. I have both a father and a mother's heart. I possess both authority and compassion. It is I that has transmitted the rules that provide security to my people and that allow them to live in happiness. I redress and educate if necessary. I even break things up like a father anxious to keep his children balanced with his hand. I am sensitive, a good listener. I caress your hearts with my soft words. I talk to you, I bless you in songs of praise. I listen to your prayers day and night like a mother who watches over a sick child. I am the one who is Yeshua HaMashiach, the Comforter. It is also I, as the Holy Spirit, and Yahweh, this name that divides you, and the name I gave to myself, to be known by my people still in the past. This abandonment that you feel does not come from me, but from those whom it benefits. Let's restore the rules of love, my children, my dear children that I love so much. My Son Jesus Christ provided it on the cross. Flee the empty rhetoric of friendly men concerned only with their own glory and turn to me. I am both your father and your mother, Yahweh. Four little Yahweh, 4 letters of love. Let's continue. Sorry. My word says to visit widows and orphans. You do not have to take this verse literally and take it out of its context by only looking after widows with a deceased spouse or children without a father. Assemblies today are full of widows whose husbands are still alive and of orphans with absent fathers. Listen with your hearts, not with a religious mind. Divorced women with children who have been abandoned by their fathers are, in my eyes, like widows. In their grief, they find nothing but disdain, discrediting judgment, with barely an help offered, neither financial nor humane. Everyone has turned their backs on them. In their grief, these women cry out to me, and I hear their cries. My father's heart is overwhelmed. I will hold responsible those whom I had placed around them to help them, but who neglected them, the women and their children. But what religion are we actually talking about? The coldness of your hearts worries me as much as it irritates me. I am not a blind God, nor am I deaf or mute. I speak, or at least I would, if you allowed me to. Listen to me. All these faults weigh heavy on the scales. I cannot confide my heart to you as the faults of my people are so obvious. If someone disobeys my command to get divorced, with the exception of adultery, it is I who judge this person, not you. Of you, I ask only that you put my word into practice. No more, no less. You confuse impure religion with the practice of faith. Religion is the outside of the cup, what we want to be seen by people in order to impress them. Feeling too small, we want to appear strong. Only feeling too small, we do not want to appear weak. Who do you think you are dealing with? What are you playing at in my house? You dishonor my name by making a fool out of me. Faith saves, liberates, triumphs over judgment, relies on my power, shakes the skeptical, kills weakness, rights the wrongs, establishes justice, heals the sick, makes your soul shine like a crown before me. You can only please me by the means of faith, this precious faith that has become so rare today that no one seeks to acquire it. Wishing to please one another, you seek eloquent speech and easy practice, the type that costs nothing or next to nothing. Many think that by coming to church, sitting on their precious pew, and paying their taxes, they can subjugate me to their practices. I am not in that. I will never be a part of that. I am looking for love, not derision. Stop this offensive masquerade, or else you will not see me. Flee from vain speech, I am not in that. Flee false pretenses, I am not in that. Today, flee from idols. They will lead you to hell, and I won't be there. Who has seduced you to the point of losing your minds? Serve me with respect and fear, and I will free you, my people. I swear it, I, the Almighty, the one who is and who comes. Prepare yourselves, prepare your hearts to be taken away. These recommendations will save your souls, illuminate your minds, and free you for the true freedom that Jesus Christ of Nazareth has so dearly paid for on the cross. Do not forget it.